The man you just saw is Zlatan Vanev, maybe one of the most Bulgarian athletes to grace the sport of weightlifting. Zlatan Vanev Vasilev, more commonly known as Zlatan Vanev, was born in 1973 in the Bulgarian city of Shumen, an industrial city deep in the interior of Bulgaria and located on the Shumen Plateau. During the time when Zlatan was in his youth, Shumen was renowned throughout Bulgaria for producing many strong athletes in its premier club, simply called Shumen or the Shumen Club. It was at this very club that Zlatan was first introduced to weightlifting through his older brother Vasil at age 10. Zlatan showed his aptitude for the weights early in his career, with his first medal coming in 1987 at age 14, during the 7th Republican Spartakiad in Plovdiv, though I could not find what numbers he hit in this competition. Zlatan's first big break came in 1986, after 13 years in the sport, with him sweeping gold in the European Championships in the 70 kilo class with a 152.5 snatch and a 185 clean and jerk. Vanev shows up at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics as a hopeful medalist, coming just 3 months off the back of his European sweep. Zlatan weighs in at 69.31 kilograms in the day and proceeds to have one of the worst performances of his life. He goes 2 for 6 with a 150 snatch, 180 clean and jerk for a 330 total, 7.5 kilos down in his performance from Europeans. Zlatan places in 9th place behind notable lifters such as Israel Militosian and Plamen Jelyaskov, the latter of which he had defeated by 5 kilos 3 months ago at Euros. Most lifters would feel dejected following this performance at the Olympic Games. Surely this would mental boom Zlatan in a way he would never recover from, right? Okay, now get this. Zlatan shows up at the 1997 World Championship in Chiang Mai and steamrolls everyone. He hits a 160 snatch for a 2.5 kilo lead over reigning Olympic champion Zhang Shugong, and ties Zhang's 195 clean and jerk world record from the Olympics for a massive 355 kilo total. This total ultimately ends up winning him gold despite Zhang Shugong breaking his own world record with an obscene 195.5 kilo clean and jerk for one of the easiest world records you will ever see. The crazy part is that Zlatan's 355 kilo total would have been enough for silver at the Olympic Games the year prior, and would have even put him in hitting range for gold. What's even crazier is that I lied. Well, not entirely. But before Zlatan was able to score his victory over Zhang Shugong at Worlds, he first had to compete at Euros. But surely if he won gold at Worlds so easily, then Euros is in the bag, right? Yeah, nah. He actually lost to a Turkish lifter named Ergun Batmaz, who went 155, 192.5 for a 2.5 kilo win over Zlatan Rijeka. Okay, so let me get this straight. He wins 1996 Euros, then places 9th at the Atlanta Games, then loses at 1997 Euros to Ergun Batmaz, Ergun's only international win, and then obliterates the reigning Olympic champion and world record holder Zhang Shugong at 1997 Worlds? Okay, yeah, makes sense, I guess. And then the weight classes changed. Gone was Zlatan's old 70 kilo class, and in its place was the new 77 kilo class. This new class seemed to benefit Zlatan a lot, as at his first international in the new class, 1998 Euros in Riesa, Germany, he was able to win with a 360 kilo total after making up a 5 kilo deficit in the snatch from Georgi Yasinidze with a 200 kilo clean and jerk. After locking up gold in the total, Zlatan then proceeded to take the first world record attempt of his career, 205.5. Ah, shit. Complete elbow dislocation. I'm talking snapped fully in half. This is the type of injury that can really put a damper on someone's lifting career. Something that Zlatan may never come back from, right? Oh, he's back. And he's stronger now. And would you look at the time, too? Going into the 98 Worlds in Lahti, Finland, no one really knew what to expect of Zlatan given his elbow dislocation just 7 months prior. That was until the Bulgarians showed out at the training hall. 5 attempts in a row at 210 kilograms, weighing 77 kilograms, right before a meet. Zlatan Vanev was there to win. And win Zlatan did, taking bronze in the snatch with 162.5 and taking part in the Bulgarian shootout of clean and jerks with Petar Tanev. Zlatan ultimately won this engagement though, as he possessed a 2.5 kilo lead from the snatches over Tanev, which netted him gold in the total with 365 kilograms. Following this win, Zlatan did not show up to Euros the following year and was only able to place 9th at the 99 Worlds. Despite this, he still attempted a 2:12.5 world record twice for the win, which is just ludicrously large for a 77 to be attempting. And as always, the cleans were butter, but the jerks just weren't. Zlatan did, however, show up to the European Championship in his home country of Bulgaria. Not only did he show up, he destroyed just about everyone else who did too. With a 165 snatch and a world record 207.5 kilo clean and jerk to make a 372.5 total, Zlatan seemed to be at the top of his game and ready to scoop up some more world titles. That was until he dislocated his elbow again. The left one this time, on a snatch. This injury would prevent him from lifting at the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games and would keep him out of competition for the entirety of 2 years, and force Zlatan to narrow his jerk grip considerably. Zlatan made his return in the 2002 European Championship in Antalya, Turkey, where he managed to place second due to a 207.5 kilo clean and jerk. Zlatan then moved up to the 85 kilo class for the upcoming Worlds in Warsaw. Here he was finally able to complete his weightlifting hat trick, with 3 world titles across 3 weight classes, something only replicated by another Bulgarian many years later, Carlos Nazar. In Warsaw, Zlatan hit the 167.5 kilo snatch for a personal best, and hit one of his most famous clean and jerks since the unbelievable Bulgarians' 210 for 5. A 217.5 kilo clean and jerk weighing 85 kilos to make up a 10 kilo deficit from Georgi Asenidze and win off of body weight. This really was the clean and jerk. Zlatan Vanev's last real meet was the 2003 European Championship in Loutraki, Greece, where he won with a 382.5 kilo total, after making a 215 kilo clean and jerk and attempting a 218.5 kilo world record just for love of the game. Following this competition, Vanev was suspended due to tampering with a test and was not seen again in competition for 4 years. He tried to make a comeback after his ban was lifted, but by that time he was 34 years old and wasn't in the same shape he once was. In the 2007 Euros, he weighed 77 kilos, snatched 141 kilos, and clean and jerked 190 kilos. A clean and jerker till the very end. Following his retirement, Zlatan served as the head coach of Team Azerbaijan and was the personal trainer of Valentin Hristov. During this time, he also ran a weightlifting academy in Ruza, Bulgaria called Weightlifting Academy Zlatan Vanev, and in 2019 he was elected a mayor of the town of Nikolovo in the Ruza Principality of Bulgaria. He is still the mayor of this town today, so if you want to see him, you know where to find him. Hey, that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to Iron Mind. I used like all their footage for this because they have all the good footage of Zlatan. Also thanks to WLift and Weightlifting News Agent. It's the GOAT. He's got all the good competitions. Pretty high fidelity also. So thanks for watching. Yeah, if you have any ideas for any other lifters you'd like to see me do videos of this type on, drop them in the comments. I have a couple in mind, like I'm going to do Taner Sagir, probably Igor Bor, probably something on Nino, like the Nino files. If you know, you know. I might do one on like Bomb Out Bodhi, but yeah, if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments. I might pick that one. Thanks for watching. Yeah, and see you next time. Bye.